About discrimination, do you ever felt discriminated here in Thailand?
When you're a Falang,
Yeah.
you're an outsider always.
Yeah.
If you can't speak Thai in any way, then people will try to take advantage of you.
Sometimes it's shocking to see how bad Thais can be to each other.
We have the gap, it's kind of the big gap between the poor and the rich.
Hey champs, what's happening? Welcome to another episode of Tag Along with Chai. We are in the south of Thailand on a tropical island called Koh Lanta, and in this episode we're gonna discuss a topic that not everyone is talking about on a daily basis, but we're gonna talk about discrimination in Thailand. Being in Thailand, do you ever feel discriminated? That's gonna be our main question, and we're obviously gonna have some random chats with some random people like we always do, and at the end of each little chat, little interview, we're gonna ask them if they have some wisdom to pass on or a message to the world. So I think it's gonna be an interesting one again.
I'm from Sweden, but I'm originally from Balochistan.
Ah, where's Balochistan?
Balochistan is a stateless nation between Iran, Pakistan, Afghanistan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, very exotic, very exotic.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I've been on the island on and off for 2 years,
Yeah.
but the last 4 months I've been staying here for more permanently.
And how long?
On and off for 2 years.
Yeah, this is on the island.
On the island.
And
Koh Lanta.
Thailand?
Yeah, in Koh Lanta in Thailand. When I was younger, I was in Bangkok for studies, but now I've been here.
Ah, okay. Oh, so you studied already?
Yeah.
Ah, so you're coming on and off a very long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I love
cool.
it here. It's nice.
Yeah, me too as well. I think it's one of the greatest countries in the world.
It is, yeah.
Lovely people here, but
Fantastic.
we're talking about discrimination in
Yeah.
Thailand. Do you ever felt discriminated?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, of course, when you're a Falang,
Yeah.
you're an outsider always.
Yeah.
But coming from the Nordic countries, raising up there and being a brown man over there compared to here I feel very
Oh.
welcome. Yeah.
Oh, so over there you maybe felt more discriminated?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
But here's much more. I feel much more at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good.
Except for the mosquitoes, man.
They're killing me as well. Yeah, especially around this time of the day. Hey,
Yeah.
so,
But yeah, in Thailand, actually, of course, the situation. I mean, everywhere you go in the world, you're not going to be treated as a king but at least in Koh Lanta, I think I've been treated very fairly.
fairly, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Koh Lanta is a special place in Thailand as well when it comes to people living together and all that.
Yeah. It's a melting pot. I mean, here you can meet Swedish people, Dutch people, Thai people for sure, and even people
from Wales.
People from Wales, playing FIFA. Koh Lanta is special. It has a little bit of a magic.
Yeah. Hey, and you're having a business here, right? So
Yeah, we're running this Lemonade Inn together with my brother, my Dutch friend,
Yeah.
and my brother's girlfriend as well.
cool. Did you ever opening a business? I hear always these mixed stories like, oh, the police you have to pay them, blah blah.
We heard stories. This business is quite new.
Yeah.
I mean, we have been told you might be harassed and you might have harder time for paperwork and stuff like that. But so far we haven't really experienced it.
Okay. As a foreign student in Bangkok,
yeah.
how was that? We're still talking about discrimination. Is there anything that? Yeah.
I was very young and I went to Mahidol University, which is very international.
Yeah.
So my friends were Thai, were Bangladeshi and Indian. So we were all in a group that was very diverse.
Yeah.
So I didn't really feel like being an outsider because all of us were outsiders.
Yeah,
It was normal.
Yeah.
So and with paperwork and stuff like that, I mean, not really as a student. Let's see the challenges as a business owner.
Yeah.
That might be different.
Yeah. Good luck with that, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Do you have a message to the world?
Oh shit! Come to Koh Lanta.
There you go. And come to where? What's this?
This is Lemonade Inn.
Lemonade.
You're all very welcome. We'd love to have you.
How long have you been here, and how many times have you been here?
I've been here, I think 6 or 7 times,
Oh,
but
wow.
it was when I was way younger.
Ah.
And so now I've been here for about a week.
Okay. And about discrimination, do you ever felt discriminated here in Thailand?
No, never.
Never.
No, I wouldn't say no. I think the Thai people are the sweetest people you can meet in ever.
Yeah.
They're super kind, all of them.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, really. Especially on Koh Lanta, I feel there's also a different vibe.
Yeah, they're super sweet, all of them. And I'm Swedish, and almost all of the tourists here are Swedish as well.
Yeah.
So for me, it's it's 50-50. Everybody's super nice to me.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely. You've been all over, or?
Thailand? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've stayed a lot in Bangkok, especially. And then a few other islands like Phuket and Koh Chang, mostly.
Okay. And what's your favorite place?
This, definitely.
Yeah?
This or Bangkok. I love Bangkok.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much. Do you have a message to the world?
Just like stay kind, just like everybody on Koh Lanta.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I've been living here 12 years.
Perfect. In Thailand. Yeah.
Here in Koh Lanta, 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, did you ever felt in these 12 years discriminated?
Very few times, very few times, yeah. But mostly it's very safe in here.
Yeah. We're after the discrimination part of Thailand right now. What happened?
Yeah, sometimes it's shocking to see like how bad Thais can be to each other a little bit. Those are quite a shocking things when you get to know someone a little bit more closer. But if you come here like a normal tourist, no. Thais do treat you very nicely.
Yeah.
Like, and of course, like wherever you're going, it's up for you. Like, go drunk, take drugs, go out, very laid back places. Same all around the world.
Yeah.
So I may say like Koh Lanta is a very safe place.
Yeah.
But for sure it's happening here as well.
Dual pricing, for example. Everything is a little bit more expensive here, I think, for if you're a foreign tourist.
You need to know the prices and the places where to go. Yeah, you can live quite cheaply for long staying and
Yeah.
You need to compare a little bit, and we are having a very good groups under the Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Koh Lanta locals, expats, info. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So where we share a little bit the information. And,
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
and those are always, wherever you go, those are good to check out. Yeah.
Yeah, very useful. Thank you so much. You have a message to the world.
Well, it looks like it's a high season back in here.
Yeah.
So, welcome. It's nice, still nice in here.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
My name is Shadow.
Bye, Shadow. How long have you been here, and how many times have you been here in Thailand?
I've been living here for 1 year, so I arrived in January. I live in Bangkok, and I teach in Thailand. So I just came here for holiday. So that's my
It's a
second
school
time.
holiday, is it?
University holiday. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. What do you teach?
German.
Do you ever feel discriminated?
Not really. Like, I know that you have to speak Thai in order to get the cheaper price. For example, if you go by taxi, you have to speak Thai in order to get a lower price or something. But otherwise, not really.
Yeah.
I feel like as a European, you're in a kind of a high position in their eyes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Also, as a teacher, do you feel that maybe in a positive way it benefits you a little bit?
Kind of, yeah. If I say that I'm Ajan, Ajan for university teacher, that word, then people have a kind of a nice reaction at least.
Adan.
Adan.
It's like a higher up person.
Yeah, like Kru is the normal teacher and Ajan is the university lecturer.
We're thinking of Thailand as a wonderful country, and the people are lovely overall.
Right.
But I can imagine that, like you say, as a taxi driver, sometimes charge a Falang, a foreigner, a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Any other examples?
Not really that much. I mean, like, if you can't speak Thai in any way, then people will try to take advantage of you.
Yeah, okay.
Not always. Like, some people are friendly, some people are less friendly. If you dive a bit deeper into the culture and you speak at least a little bit Thai, then people will see you as a friend.
Do you have a message to the world?
Message to the world, I'm hoping for a more peaceful new year. Like more peace between countries and nations, because that's what we need. I think we need to cooperate, we need to work together. So that's
lovely, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Do you sometimes in Thailand feel discriminated?
Maybe, I would say yes, because of the discrimination, is brought up with the poor and the rich. Yeah, so we have the gap, like it's kind of the big gap between the poor and the rich, and educated people and uneducated people. But nowadays, I think like those things getting better and better, but still.
They still exist, yeah. So let's say it doesn't matter if you're Thai or not, you still can be discriminated.
I think yes. Yeah, and especially the social network. Yeah. Like people on social networks nowadays tends to like share their thoughts and their opinions.
Oh, yeah.
Like because they can hide their faces and they can hide the actual identification.
Yeah.
So I mean like actual identity. So like they feel free to do those such things.
Yeah.
Like without feeling guilty.
Yeah. Okay, so that happens on, let's say, Instagram, on Facebook.
Of course, yes.
Okay. Personally, what was the last time, or how did you feel discriminated?
It's not like a serious discrimination, but I had a dinner with like my friends, but they mostly came from like the rich family, and like the topics that they were talking about, like, and I felt like out. I but maybe only me feel that way, but my feeling personally, I thought at the time I was left alone, and I didn't know how to talk with them in that such topics. But maybe they didn't discriminate me or like try to leave me out. But I felt that because the topics and because they were talking about luxurious life and such thing. Actually I don't come from the poor family, like middle class. Yeah, but I don't spend much money on like brand names or luxury things. Just simple things like for living.
One local friend of mine told me that in Thailand, especially luxurious things, if you have a holiday, you try to spend a lot of money, and even if you don't have a lot of money, you still like show you have a lot of money. Is that a big part of the culture, you think?
I think maybe because we, as like Thai, the country Thailand, we still the developing country, and like how to show the society or others that we are affordable or we can live in this materialist world. So we need to show off. So we need to post some like luxurious lifestyle on social networks, especially like younger generation, because on TikTok or on social media, many people like tend to show off they like lifestyle that they can be rich very quickly. So they those like teens want to be like that too.
Hey, thank you so much. I see your partner is waiting, so let me sorry I take so long. I've got one more question actually. You're being a superstar, thank you so much for that. Do you have a message to the world?
I think nowadays just be kind to others. That's it.
Like the Thai gent was saying also that he feels discriminated sometimes, and it happens here also within the Thai society with Thai people, that if you are not well educated or if you have less money, or depending on which family you're growing up in, it's depending if you are going to be discriminated or not. But overall, and especially as foreign tourists, you won't be discriminated that much. Maybe financially you might have to watch out a little bit, because they charge you a bit more, sometimes even twice the price, if they know you're not from there. But like our German friend was saying, speaking a little bit of Thai, just the basics, can get you already out of trouble, I want to say, but it can already get you the local prices or get it a little bit cheaper, something like this. You know, bargaining is a big thing in the culture as well. But overall, very safe country, not so much discrimination for foreign tourists. A little bit sad to hear that there is discrimination here in Thailand, in the Thai society. So hopefully that's going to change. And I wonder as well what you think. Have you ever been discriminated? Tell me please where you're from and how that discrimination happened and what kind. But we also would like to hear if you never ever had a bad experience when it comes to discrimination here in Thailand, because I think the majority has nothing really happened to them. A perfect time of the evening, of the day, the start of the evening, because it's sunset. And I would like to thank everyone for watching. This channel is based in Thailand. but we're traveling Southeast Asia, showing you beautiful parts of Southeast Asia, also meeting a lot of interesting people and seeing and showing different experiences also through other people. So it's not only about Chai travel. We are going to Malaysia soon, as I have been announcing now in the last few videos. We're probably gonna do this via Koh Lipe and then going into Langkawi. So it's gonna be a cool trip. I will document the trip obviously with Ilona, my girlfriend. Champs, I would like to call out the champ of the day. That's what we normally do. And I didn't do this last episode, so I better do it now. Anje Volgt, you are the champ of the day. How to become a champ of the day and how to become a super champ, I will describe that all in the description down below. Thank you all for watching till the very end. I would like to say from a tropical island called Koh Lanta in the south of Thailand, bye for now and stay champ.